Hey Scorpio, welcome to Intention 1111. Today I'm here to do your March love reading. I wanted to say thank you to everybody who interacted with the channel. New subscribers, thank you. Come on in. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. I wanted to say thanks to everybody who subscribed and watched the videos. Thanks so much. If you'd like to book a personal read with me, you can reach me at Where Your Intentions at intentions1111.com or thejezebelway at gmail.com. I believe the moon is in Scorpio. So I don't know about y'all, but it's been an interesting day. So I think it may be down tomorrow. Not sure. You'll have to double check that. But if you're feeling like everybody's super emotional and people just want to tell you their life story or whatever, it could be that Scorpio moon energy. Okay, so let's see what we got for love for Scorpio in March. Show me Scorpio. Return. Second chance. Opportunity. Making amends. I've recorded this video this is the fourth time that I've attempted to record this video today. And I just keep getting the same thing every time I pull the cards. I'm getting the same thing over and over. Attachments, return, and conflict. So immediately when I get this card laid down here, I'm getting the phrase that somebody let someone else influence them, right? There could be a third party or peers that were influencing someone here to make decisions that were not in Scorpio's favor, right? There was some sort of conflict, some sort of clash here in the beginning, and there may be somebody, and now my ears ringing, okay? There may be somebody returning here to sort of make some kind of amends or an explanation, right? So, anyway, here we go. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio in love, March. This seems like also their cycle. There's lots of cycles to this situation. Um, so if you're saying to yourself, well, I don't want them to return and blah, 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 of course we all feel that way, okay? But you're missing the point, okay? If something keeps returning over and over and over and over and over, and a situation continues to happen, you're missing the point, okay? Because there's something there that you need to look at. I'm not saying that means that you need to take a person back into your life romantically. What I'm saying is, maybe there's a lesson here that you're kind of like missing. And maybe because this cycle continues to happen, there might be something here that you need to take a look at, and see kind of, how you can shut that cycle down, right? Show me Scorpio. Empress energy. Hermit. So there's been a lot of not a lot of communication with this person, right? Or maybe some of you might be on a spiritual journey with this person, some way, right? Somebody may have moved on with their life here, right? I do get the feeling here though that somebody's saying things have not been quite right. Things have not been quite right since you haven't been there. Right? Like they've noticed your absence in their life, right? And it kind of hasn't been the same without you. So you've got someone coming in wanting to make amends. You've got the Temperance card here, wanting to make peace and harmony in a situation. You've got someone wanting to be transparent about the relationship with you. You also have somebody wanting to confess something here to you Again, remember Scorpio moon energy. Um, Someone may be wanting to confess something here to you that, you've got the devil, you've got these influences up here, and you've got this conflict, right? So, I feel like somebody wants to confess something. They may have listened to someone, they may have misinterpreted something. There were some other influences. And some of you with the temperance card, this may be addictions, okay, that influenced behaviors. So let's kind of see how this person's feeling about you. These aren't going to be super long because, again, I've recorded this video for 4 times now. So show me the devil. Yeah, you got the devil and the Six of Cups. So somebody's reminiscing, but also, again, cups next to the devil could be some sort of addictions that influence this person's behavior. They want to come tell you about that, right? You have changes, massive changes for this person. They're kind of starting all over again in their life, maybe. They played themselves, okay? Truth is, they played themselves. And so I kind of feel like that's this truth or this return. They want to let you know, hey, I've noticed your absence. Okay. Things haven't been the same without you. But I allowed myself to be influenced by other things that maybe I put as a priority ahead of you or that influenced my behavior, that influenced the way that I reacted or acted about something, and certainly towards the relationship. So let's see about this Knight of Cups. Let me Knight of Cups. Of course, Six of Cups is always going to indicate soulmate energy, and you've got the Lovers, of course, twin flame energy. So let's see kind of what the Knight of Cups has to say. Show me the Knight of Cups. Judgment. Mm. So either they're saying here that they may be met with a lot of judgment, or they're kind of saying here that they allowed their judgment to be influenced. Basically, they acted like a fool. That's what they're saying here. The opinion on the situation is that I acted like a damn fool, and I've been unhappy ever since. And I know I have nothing to offer you, and you have every right to be defensive or feel like you've been beat up by me. Um, there could have been carousing, there could have been, other people drinking, partying, whatever. Um, I'm also getting the feeling that there may have been a story told here. There may have been a story told here about somebody, Scorpio, right? Like a lie told about someone that may have influenced this person's viewpoint or vice versa. Um, there could have been up to 3 people involved in this, could be more. That triangulation, 3, right? That didn't want you to be with this person or didn't want this person to be with you. And so they, you know, spun a story, it sounds like to me, um, about you, or, flip it how you need to. Lies were told about someone for some of you out there that were not true. They were made to look a specific way for a specific result. But I think maybe Scorpio, either you or this person is finding out that none of that was true. It was all lies, right? So it's kind of like, for example, high school shit. There's a guy who goes out on a date with a girl and the girl won't sleep with him, but the next day at school, everybody's being told that, she slept with him or whatever, right? And it takes somebody's reputation out, right? But it's also very embarrassing But it's all over the place. And that's what people will think, right? They will think that, of course, right? But just remember, okay, if somebody believes something about you without asking you or without thinking about how they know you, then they wanted to believe that to begin with. And so really this kind of does everyone a favor in clearing out the trash, right? But there may have been something spoken here that was a lie, okay? Could have been a group of people involved here, targeting a specific person because they felt some sort of rejection with that person, or there was a relationship happening that they didn't necessarily want to happen, okay, for whatever reasons. That could be an issue too. But I'm also hearing someone here say, I don't know what I was thinking. How was I going to think I was going to be in a balanced relationship? I was going to be able to do that with the state that I was in, right? So let's see, how does this person feel about Scorpio? I mean, it was all good in theory, right? But how did I really think I was going to pull that off? That's the illusion, right? How did I think I was going to be in a balanced relationship when I wasn't even in balance myself, right? How does this person feel about Scorpio? Okay, they want to offer you some love, apologies, condolences for the burdens that they caused. They would like to move forward, but they're not sure you're going to entertain them anymore. There also may have been something here about someone being committed while they were in pursuit. Um, is this person going to nurture the idea of commitment now with me? I don't know. So let's see what this person thinks about Scorpio. What does this person think about Scorpio? I think they're afraid to make any kind of move towards you, Scorpio, because they're afraid you're holding on to the past, which, I mean, some people, especially narcissists, think that if they give you a little bit of time, okay, before they make their return on the scene, that you're going to forget about it and it's going to be okay now, right? And that was years ago, right? But what are you still doing hung up on that, right? You're just remembering what they did and what they're capable of doing, period, right? But some people, manipulators in particular, love to throw the shit back on the person that they shit on, right? So you've got somebody here trying to plan their approach. And they know that they're being, I'm not talking about the narcissistic person. They're trying to plan their approach to you because they know if they step the wrong way to you, that you're going to put them in jail, right? You're going to put them in block jail or no communication jail or whatever. And they don't want to cause any more harm. So they are trying to carefully plan how they are going to approach Scorpio, right? Because they know they've got one, maybe teeny tiny shot here. Let's see what Scorpio can expect from this person. What can Scorpio expect from this person? Scorpio, I'm not quite sure with these two cards here that you've forgiven this person, right? That you're ready to, even talk to them. I'm not sure here that you've forgiven them for that. I mean, you can expect for them to want bygones to be bygones. Um, and if they're putting on a good front, okay, like everything's wonderful in their life, right? It's not. Remember, because earlier they were saying they feel the loss of Scorpio. They feel the loss, right? And they may be trying to put their best foot forward like they're healed and they're better, but they could be healed from some things, right? But they're trying to make themselves look a little bit bulletproof here, and they're not. And what they're holding back here is that they feel the loss and they feel the lack. And maybe that's the motivator for returning to make amends, right? Because they don't want to experience more of that lack, right? So you can expect for them to come to you and approach you, but if you're looking for them to show you pain, right, because of the loss of you, they probably won't. Let's see what Scorpio does not expect. Let's see what they're not going to grovel. They're going to have too much pride for that, right? But their intention in coming back is to make amends. Okay, what can Scorpio not expect from this person? What can Scorpio not expect from this person? Hmm. They're going to try to lure you, Scorpio. They're going to try to lure you. Maybe they're going to try to physically allure you or with words or, whatever they think works, okay? They want you to pay attention to them. So they may be doing things to get your attention, okay? They know that it's like on thin ice here. Things are on thin ice, right? So they're going to try to offer you something, right, in order to move this thing forward, in order for you to give them some attention. So let's see a potential final outcome for this situation for Scorpio. Okay. They've made a decision. They are parting from a way that they were before. Okay. You've got King of Wands in the reverse next to decisions. They know that they cannot approach you. They can't approach you in a certain way, right? They know that. They know that they've got to be very careful with the approach. King and Queen of Wands here, a couple, a pair um, of the same mind, right? You have a person, though, here with the King of Wands in reverse is like, I've got to be careful about how strong I come on or how strong I come in. Maybe if they feel like they come on too strong or too quickly, you're going to jet. You're going to put them in, little jail over here or whatever. Okay. So they're really thinking about this approach, right? That's really kind of significant here to whatever happened between the two of you. Their approach, okay, to something needs to be a complete 360-degree difference from what it was the first time around. So whatever that means to y'all out there, you'll know what it means. So they are trying to decide what's the final outcome. Right now, they're in the decision-making stage. Okay, they are trying to decide their approach to Scorpio. So they may be on the way. So let's kind of see what they would say to you if they could. What would this person say to Scorpio if they could? What would this person say to Scorpio if they could? I left when I saw you with someone that may have been you to them. I'm so attracted to you, obviously. I regret lying to you, yes. I wish I could share my good news with you. So you may be a person who when something good is happening to them or they want to share something with someone, you may be the person that they automatically think of, right? I bury myself in work to forget you. Yeah, because they can feel the absence. I left you before you could leave me. because with the way that I behaved and the state of mind I was in and the way I was acting, I don't know why I expected something here. I couldn't even have those expectations of my own self, right? So this is a person saying they replay the conversations over and over again. They also were of the mindset that maybe you were better off without them, right? Because there was some damage happening here with this person. And they were bleeding that over onto Scorpio, right? Do want to see, what do they desire? What do they desire out of this situation? What does this person desire out of this situation with Scorpio? What do they desire? You've got Hierophant popping up. Hierophant. Relationship. They desire relationship with Scorpio. So, Scorpio, that's what I have for you. And I'll see y'all later.